Yeah.
What up, T Squad? It's me, Keisha, and I am here with my Love and Marriage DC Season 2 Reunion Part 1 review. I know I have slacked off on doing this season, but to be honest with you guys, it just got too nasty and murky, honey, with these crazy viewers and the disrespect and just people doing the most. And it was honestly getting on my everlasting nerve. But I do want to talk about the season finale episode and reunion part 1. I did tune into those episodes so I can get caught up on what's been going on. First, let's start with the season finale episode. So, really, the only thing that happened was Ashley and Joy getting into it again. And it was so weird to me because they met up, they talked about everything. Ashley said to her verbatim, I like you, but I don't like your husband. And I understand if you don't want to be friends with me because of that, because I don't like your husband and I never will. Joy said that she could have a relationship with her separate of her husband. I don't understand why two women can't do that. I've done it in my own life with one of my close friends where I have a relationship with her. I do not have a relationship with her husband. We do not speak. We do not go around each other. And that's just that on that. But they hugged, they made up and everything. Everything was going cool. Ashley then took her out to go shopping so she could help her pick out an outfit for, I think it was Jamie's retirement party or something. Everything was great. Joy, was looking like Punky Brewster like she always does, giving Punky power, laughing, talking, dancing, doing the robot, all of that stuff. And then they sit down and have a conversation, and she literally says to this lady, Ashley, I like you. I like you a lot. But I love my husband and I love Carmen more than I like you. And I was like, well, rude much? Like, Jesus Christ. Like, where'd that come from? Like, obviously you love your husband more than you love me. You love Carmen more than you love me. Like, okay, that's weird, but all right. Not to say that, not to compare her love for either one, but like, you shouldn't love neither one of us, honestly, truly. Like, huh? Like, Carmen, the same chick that was competing with you at one point for your husband's affections. That's weird. But okay, girl, y'all got past it. Y'all cool now or whatever. And so I was offended and she wasn't even talking to me. Like, that was a way better way to say that. And what was crazy is they just come off a group event where they asked Joy if she had anything to get off her chest. And she was like bewildered, couldn't speak, and was like, nah. And it was so weird. I don't know if she one of them people that just need a minute to like gather her thoughts or something like that. I don't know. But that was so weird for her to just make that sharp right turn. It was like, huh? And then, that led into an argument. They get to arguing again, throwing dirty remarks at each other. But I gotta say, Ashley ate her up. Ashley ate her up, honey. I was cracking up when she called her tacky. And when she said Carmen, the blue-eyed bandit, she was like, yeah, I said it. She wear contacts. It's stupid. It is quite dumb. Like, I don't be understanding why people be wearing color contacts. Like, girl, we know them ain't your eyes. Like, okay, I guess. But that had me cracking up laughing. But yeah, it was just weird to me. It was like, okay, girl, I guess. We get to Jamie's retirement party. That was nice that they did that for him. I could not stand Arena's mirror ball trophy outfit. Girl, what in the Lady Gaga 2010 was going on with that? And baby, she thought she was eating, honey. Eating. The girl is up. What else happened? Oh, Ashley pants was too saggy in the bottom too. Yeah, they was too saggy. She looked cute, but them pants was saggy in the crotch. Um, what's her name? Winter, not Winter, Jesus. Ashley, not Ashley, child. Joy is supposed to sing. And I had never heard Joy sing until like literally this week where this video was released of her singing. And I really feel like it was her people that put that video out there. Maybe it was of her singing because she sounded a mess singing that little hip hop melody to Jamie. I know it's supposed to be like a little roast or whatever, but it was dumb. Like, why didn't they just have her sing? Like, it was kind of weird to me, but I was like, okay, Raina chose her to do that, so okay. Ashley ended up telling everybody what happened between her and child, Jesus, these names. Ashley told everybody what happened between her and Joy, and everybody was just as shocked as she was about the switch up, Could nobody understand it? They'd also questioned Carmen about this throuple situation. Now, mind you, Arena was the one that was pushing this. That was part of her storyline this whole second half of this season. It wasn't Ashley, but Ashley got the blame for it. But it was Irina that kept on pushing that narrative and bringing that conversation up. But she ended up skating on by with that. But Carmen made it be known that she got a man. She wasn't a part of no throuple. And then surprisingly, at the retirement party, she let the crew know that she really don't see it for Joy. Like, she's only friends with Joy because she has a relationship with her husband. She said, no, they are not best friends. She said that she did tell Joy that she didn't like the way she was handling Sherelle. She didn't have no reason not to be talking to her. She said she also told Joy that she should have been had a conversation with Black. And she said, she was like, I like her, but she was like, I don't like some of her ways and the way that she be moving. And I was like, come on, Carmen. Voice of reason here. Voice of reason. Now, Arena thought that she was being fake because she was like, you didn't say any of this while she was here. You waited until she left to say all of this. I don't know if in that point she was starting to see Joy for her works, but it seemed like it because at that other event where she had on that show enough Hulk Hogan top where she just wanted to go, I was like, where'd she get that from? Fredericks. She was basically, they was, all asking her about this throuple stuff. Oh, that was at Joy's birthday party. And instead of standing there and having her back, Joy was like, I gotta go say hi to my friends. Y'all handle this, and left her there. And she was kind of like, really, girl? Like, you just gonna leave me here to fight this battle by myself? And then the shady part was when Irina was like, the party nice. And she was like, okay. And she was like, yeah, sure, it's nice. But baby, it was Joy's schmoogler jumpsuit for me. Girl, I don't know who made that mess for her, but she needed every penny back. It was a mess. She would have been better off just buying a knockoff version of that Mugler body jumpsuit, catsuit online, because whoever made that for her, oh my God, that crotch part was so wonky. It made her crotch look like this long. And then the Jackie Joyner Kersey rhinestones go. Oh God, that lady so country. Oh Lord, she's so country. That was a FloJo mess, honey. A FloJo mess. Body on 10. Body on 10. Outfit on -0. Okay. What else happened? Lil Jamie was telling Arena how, they don't really spend time with him, but they do with Jason. And Arena made excuses. She really did. She tried to blame everything on him instead of taking accountability for the fact that, no, we don't do stuff with you. And we need to. And I was disappointed in the fact that she did not just say, hey, I'm sorry, we're going to work on that, I'm going to do better. You know what I'm saying? Instead of waiting on you, how about I initiate, we initiate? You know, that was a little disheartening for me to see. Ashley was saying to Quick that, you know, she's tired of being alone, pretty much. Like, she's always having to go to events by herself. They really never do date nights for real. They were supposed to vacation more and all of these things, and he hasn't held true to his word. And she suggested counseling. Come to find out, at that point, by the time we get to the reunion, they still had not gone to counseling. You could tell she's tired. You can tell she is very much tired. I know that face. I've worn that face before. And if Quick don't get it together, he gonna forget it forever, because the days are counting down to her getting to the point where he gonna come home one day and she ain't gonna be there. Maybe that's what she needs to do to give him a wake-up call. He come home from work one day and she ain't there. She ain't there. How about I leave? Okay? And you see what it feels like to be without me. Yeah, I need a break. Okay? Since you don't want to spend time with me, I'll spend a lot of time with me alone. You be the one to be here to take care of these kids and this household and pay the bills and cook and go to dance class and do this, that, and the third. Yeah. He need to realize that lady is tired. She is tired of being alone. And she is crying out to him, and he ain't listening. And he gonna be looking crazy when some other man be holding her on his arm. He better get it together. He really better get it together. And let me also say this. When I was watching that reunion, Quick face, he looked sick to me. From a person that has had a lot of health issues, his face looked a little sickly to me. Like he had some stuff going on with him. This is just an observation, but he looked sick to me. He needs to take care of himself. He really does. His face was real puffy. He hadn't really gained any weight, but his face was. He needs to check on himself and get himself together. That ain't good. That ain't good. Then let's get to the reunion, part 1. I'm going to do a separate fashion killer video on all the looks and the confessional looks from this season as well. Arena versus Ashley with the whole allegedly Ashley called Jamie an alcoholic. She verbatim said, I never said that. I've actually defended you about a myriad of things, you know. And instead of just taking that, it was shocking to me that Arena was like, my husband ain't got no alcohol problem. If anybody up here do, it's you, because you drink the most out of everybody. And it was like, well, where'd that come from? Like, she literally just said she never said it. So I didn't understand the attack coming from Arena. It was weird. It was just like she was just trying to jump out there and just like, you know what I'm saying? Because they weren't seeing it for each other. But that was weird. But I will say in that exchange, once again, Ashley ate Arena up. Arena wasn't ready. Arena was not ready. And you could tell Ashley was mad. That was a mad that she had been holding in for quite some time and was on go. She was like, because you ain't had all this energy the last time I just saw your fucking ass. She was like, and I was like, well, wait a minute. That came from the depths of her esophagus, honey. Arena was like, she was like, yeah. I was like, whoa, calm down. Everybody calm down, okay? It was shocking to me to see Clifton ready to rumble. Honey, he was ready to go. He came to Quick on some, you said you was gonna handle me, you ain't do nothing. And I was like, well. I don't blame him for confronting Quick, you know, because you had a lot of stuff to say. You was a tough guy in your confessionals and around your wife. Be a tough guy in my face, period. So that was warranted. I do think that Quick probably got street ties, especially with his background and everything like that. He shouldn't have said, I'll see about you. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't say that on television, Quick. You crazy man. But the whole thing is just ridiculous and stupid at the end of the day. Y'all two middle-aged men that need to get somewhere and sit down. Both of y'all geriatrics. Both of y'all over there dealing with health issues and stuff. If y'all don't get somewhere and sit down, because both of y'all gonna be in urgent care if y'all ever did have an altercation. Like, please sit down. What else? What else? It was weird to me when the conversation came up about whether or not Jamie had ever cheated on Arena. And he said no. And I was like, well, that's not true. You emotionally had an affair. Just because you didn't physically have schmecks with somebody doesn't mean that you didn't cheat. Both of y'all cheated on each other. But the way he answered it, I feel like they were covering up something. I really honestly feel like they were covering up something. His answer was very it was just, the delivery was strange. It was kind of like he wasn't prepared for the question, kind of caught off guard. Her response, the energy shifted. It was weird. You could tell that I just felt like they was covering up something. They were lying. It was off. It was really off to me. Quick and Ashley, once again, you can tell she's tired. He keep on making excuses about, I like to work. Child, I get it. You love your job, okay? But it seemed to me like you love your job more than you love your wife and your family. So once again, don't be looking crazy when you wake up one day and your wife is gone. And she on to the next one. Because it ain't going to be hard for her to find another man. So you better get it together. Real quick. Real quick. You know what I'm saying? Like, I felt bad for Ashley. I really honestly did. When it came to her marriage. Because you could tell that she's hurting. And he's just not. It's not even that he ain't listening. When you tell a person over and over again that you're hurting me, this bothers me, can you stop doing this, can you fix this, and they don't make the effort to do so, they don't care. That's literally what you're saying to me, is you don't care. You don't care to prioritize me. My feelings aren't important to you. That's literally what you're saying to me. And okay, and I'm going to get tired of asking, and I'm going to have to accept what you're giving me and make a decision for myself on whether or not I want to keep trying or if I'm going to give up. And that's literally what it's come to. What was also funny to me is when Carmen said that Ashley was the HBIC of that group. Baby, the look on Irena's face. Irena was looking like... And this is why I said season 1, before the season even began, I said that those two would not last as friends because they're both alpha males and they both are used to being the queen bee. I knew it wasn't going to last. It was not going to last. I knew that they were going to end up bumping heads. They both want to be the queen bee, the force multiplier, okay? It was never going to work. It was never going to last. Yeah, that friendship is a wrap. The way that this cast is set up now at this point, I don't really know. I don't really know if they could continue on. You know, Huntsville was able to set aside their differences and everything. You know, they done went through the gamut. But I feel like the difference is with this cast is that they genuinely don't like each other. They don't like each other, and they had not known each other before filming. They'd seen each other, but they weren't friends before filming. The difference with DC and Huntsville is that they actually were friends years prior to being on television. So there are feelings there. There is care there, where Tisha and Mel might not be BFFs or anything like that anymore, but if something goes down, you can see Mel cares. You can see Tisha cares because there is still feelings there. Whereas with this cast, they didn't know each other. They became cool real quick, did too much too soon, and realized, our personalities really don't mesh well. We don't have the same thought process, values, morals, whatever the case may be. And yeah, the more I'm around you, the more I don't like your ass. So it's hard to come back from that. And they don't like each other. They really don't like each other. They really don't fuck with each other. And I just don't know really where to go from here with this cast. I really honestly don't. But the season overall has been really good. Reunion Part 1 was really, really good. And I thought that Clifton was full of shit when Carlos asked him why they decided to keep their being married a secret. He told us because we'd given everything already on the previous show and we just wanted to have something for ourselves. Have what for yourself? You acting like y'all decided to get married on the show. Or no, you're acting like producers would have wanted to see y'all get married on the show or whatever the case may be. Like, you simply saying, yeah, we're married already. That's just, okay, great. Congratulations. No, y'all was trying to get a TV wedding. That's what. Y'all was trying to get a television wedding. And it backfired. It backfired. Was Ashley wrong once again for telling that girl business? Absolutely, because she did it out of spite. I will never backtrack on that. She did it out of spite. She apologized. But like she said, if I really was trying to be a snake, I would have been went to production and told them they asses is up here lying. And I need for them just to be honest about that. Like, Joy and Clifton came on this show because it for any other reason than anybody else would. For clout. They wanted fame. They wanted to be on television. And they wanted to have a television wedding. That's why they kept their marriage a secret. So, child, get out of here with that. Please get out of here with that. Then the part about Ashley bringing up Clifton making fun of Sharella talking about I ain't never seen a trainer with a body like that. That's fucked up. Like, you a grown ass man. Why are you commenting on a woman's body? That's so disgusting. That is disgusting. First of all, it's disgusting. It's unnecessary. What's the point? What's the point? That was nasty. But we're also not going to sit up here and act like Ashley and them one making fun of Sherelle hair and stuff and the way that she looked. Y'all all was on some fake stuff when it came to that girl. Now, was some of the points valid? Because Sherelle and that hair, honey, oh God, she's too pretty for that mess. But yeah, that was trifling. And y'all all owe that girl an apology.